Now, is it going to fit into how I want to frame it? And framing is something that I think there could be a lot more thought given to. Uh, Even if it's just a simple mat. Think about the mat. Many different types of framing and different mats and values and colors and all kinds of things will work. There's a combination for almost everything. But this is what's going to happen often if you are going and maybe having something that's wider than the paper. This isn't really as gaudy as that it could be, to just almost make it obnoxious, because it's just so much out of this realm of a warmer value that it just doesn't work well. But on the other hand, look at how it starts bringing attention to our drawing. So in many different ways, this could work. If I was going to have a black and white drawing like this, and then I decided to go ahead and put maybe some color. Now this isn't very bright here, and sometimes this will work. But you have to make sure that you have a strong enough drawing here, because your eye will so often go to the color. And so this could work, and yet I don't want it to be the picture. I have many pictures framed with black mats, at least part of it, and yet what's going to happen is the same thing that can happen with Goldilocks. If you remember, we put in a much darker value in the background than really was dominant in drawing, and suddenly we realized how weak our drawing became in comparison. The value just wasn't there to hold its own, and we were just overwhelmed by the black mat. Now, there are ways you can cut down on that. You can go ahead and start adding another mat. And sometimes, framers in the past, I have had that would just create a dark edge. They'd take maybe a Conte crayon on the beveled edge of the mat, and they'd actually just color that edge very, very carefully, and to the mat. And that's this part here. You can probably see it. Often the core will look a little lighter than the actual surface, and so that's the part that they might color. And I've had some beautiful things framed over the years in just that way. But it's nice because now I have a chance to control that the dominance of that black, or whatever color I might be using. And so I have a chance now to start bringing more attention to maybe some of the darker places within my drawing. Now, this is the other thing that I want to take into consideration, though. Maybe black isn't my best option. Maybe it's better for me not to have something that dominates and goes past the value, but draws attention to maybe the values that are in the other parts of my drawing. You can probably see how much darker this is, but now I've chosen a value that more complements, or maybe even allows some of those darker recesses, to add a little mystery, or give it a little more of a haunted look or whatever, because what's in there, kind of a thing, where before it was maybe too dominated by the black. Now, when I go back to putting my lighter mat over that, then I have the opportunity, and this could even be a lighter color. In this lighting, it doesn't really probably show the difference as much as it could. But now I have a chance to have something that's complementing some of my darker values and starting to bring them out. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, subscribe below. And also share it with your friends. So we'll see you in the next one.